Welcome everyone to the deep dive. Today we're jumping right in with something that, well, it sounds almost provocative, doesn't it?
Go on.
Chill out, you'll get it anyway.
Okay, yeah. That definitely grabs your attention.
Yeah.
Sounds easy. Too easy, maybe.
Exactly. Because, we're all conditioned to strive, aren't we? To push, to hustle, make things happen. So the idea that the universe has kind of already sorted it out.
That what you want is already there, waiting, pre-ordered essentially,
Mhm.
in what Abraham Hicks calls the vortex.
Right. The vortex, it just flips everything on its head. Effort, achievement, how we think about getting what we want.
It really does. It's a challenging concept because if it is all there, all compiled in this vortex, ready to go.
Then why the struggle? Why does it feel so hard sometimes? Like we're constantly fighting for things.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Abraham Hicks's answer is pretty radical. They say the fight isn't usually with the outside world.
It's internal.
Yeah. It's often with our own minds. Our tendency to grasp, to try and control everything, force the outcome.
That need to micromanage reality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And ironically, that very act of trying too hard, of controlling, becomes the thing that stops us from, well, receiving what's apparently already ours.
It's fascinating. And what blows my mind is how this, well, it feels like a very modern idea from Abraham Hicks.
But it echoes things people have been talking about for thousands of years.
Right. Like ancient wisdom traditions. You think about Zen, Buddhism. They've been exploring this power of letting go for centuries.
Non-striving, releasing attachment. It's the same core idea, just maybe different
The
language.
parallels are just uncanny. It's like they all found different paths leading to the same mountain peak, the same truth.
Mm-hmm. And that's really what we want to unpack today in this deep dive. We want to look at these connections, these universal principles.
So we'll dig into Abraham Hicks first. Vibration, allowing how thoughts supposedly create reality.
Yep. And then we'll bridge that directly to Zen and Buddhism. Non-striving, that idea of just sitting, letting go of clinging to outcomes.
Showing how both paths really are about finding a more effortless way to live, more aligned maybe.
Exactly. Less struggle, more flow. A kind of shortcut to ease, maybe, that works regardless of the specific belief system. So, yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, let's start with Abraham Hicks then, that foundational idea, the power of thought and vibration.
Right. They say your thoughts aren't just random mental noise. They're active. They have energy.
They actually create your reality, your point of attraction, as they put it.
That's the core teaching. Every single thought sends out a vibration, a signal. And these signals, especially the ones you repeat.
They form pathways, like grooves.
Yeah, thought pathways leading to thought constructions. Think of them like energetic blueprints for what shows up in your life.
And this isn't like a slow, gradual thing.
No, that's the key. They emphasize how quickly these thought constructions become manifestational constructions. It's supposed to be swift, almost instant sometimes.
Yeah. Like when you think of someone you haven't seen in ages, and then boom, they call.
Exactly. That's a classic example they use. Or you're thinking about them, maybe feeling that connection strongly, and then they text.
It's not just coincidence, in their view.
Not at all. It's your focused thought, your vibration, being met immediately by a matching vibration, a direct response.
What about that freeway example? I find that one really relatable.
Oh, yeah, the impulse to change lanes. Or take an exit you hadn't planned.
You just get this nudge, you act on it, and then bam, you avoid a huge traffic jam, or you find exactly what you were looking for.
Right. That's seen as a subtle thought construction. Maybe a desire for ease or a quick journey manifesting right there in the physical. They really stress the swiftness of the syncing up of these thoughts.
So our thoughts are constantly creating, whether we're conscious of it or not.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the problem they talk about. The short-circuiting.
Okay, what's that?
It's when you hold conflicting vibrations at the same time. Like wanting one thing, but focusing on its opposite.
So say you want to be healthy, really feel vibrant. That's one signal.
Right, a clear desire. Maybe it's already building momentum in your vortex, drawing wellness towards you. That's one circuit.
But
Then, maybe you spend a lot of time worrying about getting sick. Or you watch scary health documentaries. Or you hang out with people who only talk about their ailments.
so you're sending out another signal, a contradictory one.
Exactly. You're offering a vibration of wellness and a vibration of illness or fear about illness. The two conflict.
Like tuning a radio to two stations at once, just static.
That's a great analogy. It creates vibrational interference, a short circuit. Your point of attraction gets confused.
So even though you want wellness, your focus on the lack of it or the fear of its opposite actually create?
Other circuits that are leading you to other things that you do not want.
Hmm.
It's not punishment. It's just the law of attraction. Like attracts like. Mixed signals bring mixed results.
Okay, that makes sense. Which leads us nicely into the vortex itself.
Yes, the vortex of creation. This is such a central and I think really empowering part of their teaching.
So what exactly is it? It's not a physical place, right?
No, no. It's described as a vibrational holding place, like an energetic escrow account, holding the perfected vibrational essence of everything you've ever decided you want.
All the good stuff you've figured out through living life?
Precisely. The I know what I do want part. It's pure positive energy, holding the blueprint for your best life experiences. It's already created, vibrationally speaking.
But how does stuff get in there? Is it automatic?
Yes. And this is the really clever part. It gets built through contrast, through experiencing what you don't want.
Wait, so the bad stuff, the contrast, is actually good? Necessary?
Necessary and beneficial, according to them. Because when you encounter something you don't like, it makes you clarify instantly and powerfully what you do prefer.
Ah, so the unwanted experience launches a desire for the wanted.
Exactly. That clarified desire rockets out of you, as they say, and source energy, your inner being, catches it and holds it perfectly in the vortex. It's pristine, untouched by doubt or worry.
And this isn't just for us personally?
No, they frame it as the evolution of all species. Every time any of us clarifies a preference through contrast, we're adding to the universe's expansion. Your personal desire helps evolve everything.
Wow, that reframes challenges completely. They're not failures, they're preference launchers.
Kinda, yeah. So the whole process boils down to 3 steps, really.
Okay.
1, contrast makes you ask. Life experience clarifies your desires. 2, the vortex receives and holds that perfected desire as a constant signal, calling it to you.
Like a vibrational homing beacon.
And 3, your job, our conscious work, is to become a vibrational match to what's already in the vortex.
So it's not about creating it from scratch, it's about tuning into it.
Exactly. The creation part, the asking is done. Now it's about allowing, receiving, aligning.
Okay, so if it's all there, pre-ordered in the vortex, how do we align? Because honestly, my first instinct is always to try and fix my thoughts.
Right. To sort them out. Analyze the negative ones, try to banish the doubts.
Yeah, wrestle with them mentally.
Abraham Hicks says that's going about it the hard way. That mental sorting, that fighting against unwanted thoughts, actually keeps you out of alignment.
It prevents you from lining up with the vortex.
Yeah. It's like trying to meticulously clean and organize a messy closet before you can grab the one outfit you need right now. You get lost in the sorting.
You can't sort the closet while you're focused on the mess itself.
Exactly. So the shortcut isn't more sorting. You've already done the sorting by launching desires into the vortex.
So what is the shortcut then?
It's what they call deconstruction of unwanted thoughts. And this is key. They say it's the same process as constructing wanted thoughts.
How does that work? Deconstructing is the same as constructing.
It sounds paradoxical, but it's simple. When you stop giving attention to unwanted thoughts, your vibration naturally rises.
So you don't have to force positive thoughts.
No, that's often exhausting anyway. You just need to stop feeding the negative ones. Withdraw your focus. Deactivate their energy.
Because our natural state is already high vibration.
That's the premise.
Yeah.
It's the persistent focus on unwanted stuff that pulls it down. Release that focus, and it floats back up naturally.
So the goal is get in the vortex.
Get in the vortex.
And the way in is raise your vibration.
Or raise your vibration.
And a way to raise your vibration is
Deconstruct the thought that is keeping you from the raised vibration. Stop giving energy to what's holding you down.
it's beautifully simple when you put it like that. It's about release, not effort.
Exactly. Less doing, more allowing. Which, fascinatingly, brings us right over to Zen Buddhism.
Ah, okay. The connection. How does this idea of deconstructing thoughts or letting go resonate with Zen?
Well, the parallels are incredibly strong. Zen has been exploring this for millennia, achieving peace not through striving, but often through approaches that seem, well, counterintuitive to our usual way of thinking.
Like the whole idea of enlightenment in Zen. You don't fight for it, do you?
Absolutely not. Zen masters often warn that the harder you try to grasp enlightenment, the more it seems to recede.
Like chasing a butterfly, the more you lunge, the faster it flits away.
Perfect analogy. It directly mirrors Abraham Hicks saying, trying too hard creates resistance, Zen says. Create the conditions for insight to arise naturally, don't force it.
And this non-striving It's central to their practices, isn't it? Like shikantaza?
Yes, shikantaza, often translated as just sitting. It's profound in its
You,
simplicity.
you just sit, not for anything, not trying to achieve a peaceful state or have
You
visions.
just sit, letting things be exactly as they are, observing thoughts, sensations, sounds, without judging, without interfering, without an agenda. It is the essence of non-striving.
That's so different from our usual doing mode.
Completely. The sitting itself is the practice, the expression of the moment. There's no goal beyond the sitting.
And that connects to mushin, the no-mind state.
Mushin. Which doesn't mean an empty head or being zoned out. It's more like action flowing without the filter of conscious analytical thought.
Spontaneous action, unburdened.
Yes, unburdened action. Like a skilled musician lost in the music or an athlete in the zone, the thinking mind steps aside and a deeper intelligence flows through. Effortless action.
Which sounds a bit like how the universe responds effortlessly when the thought is clear.
There's definitely resonance there. And it also connects to Mushizen.
Wushizen, that's non-action or naturalness.
Right. Naturalness without contrivance. Again, not passive laziness, but acting in harmony with the natural flow. Not forcing things, not manipulating.
Sensing the current and moving with it instead of fighting it.
Precisely. Knowing when to act and when to allow. Sometimes the most powerful action is to release that need to control.
It reminds me of that Taoist saying, do nothing and nothing is left undone.
Exactly. It sounds like a paradox, maybe like giving up.
But in this context, it means when you stop resisting, stop forcing, stop micromanaging,
Things get done anyway. Life unfolds, often more smoothly and effectively than if you tried to control every detail. The universe's natural efficiency takes over when you get out of the way.
which really brings us to the core link, doesn't it? Letting go.
Letting go of clinging. Attachment. In Japanese, there's that phrase, shujaku o tebanasu kokoro.
Which means,
The mind letting go of attachment. Or, put another way, the mind not trying to control results. Releasing the desperate need for things to happen in a specific way on a specific timeline.
trusting the process.
Trusting the process. And that right there is the bridge. Whether you call it aligning your vibration or letting go of attachment, it's the same fundamental wisdom.
Okay, so let's really nail this down. The common thread between Abraham Hicks and Zen Buddhism.
It's this letting go of control, letting go of attachment.
When Abraham Hicks says, allow the vibration that is at the core of you to be dominant.
It's essentially the same principle as Zen's letting things be as they are, releasing that tight grip of the controlling mind.
Both are saying, stop interfering, get out of your own way.
Exactly. The core message is that our own pushing, worrying, overthinking, doubting, that's the main obstacle. Not a stingy universe, not an elusive enlightenment.
It's our resistance that blocks the flow.
We're paddling frantically against the current, wondering why we're so tired and not getting anywhere.
So that key phrase again, the mind not trying to control results.
Is the same as the mind letting go of attachment.
Yeah.
Equals, it's the shared secret, you could say.
It's the key that unlocks both manifesting desires and finding inner peace.
It seems to be. It's the point where these seemingly different paths converge.
Let's use that river analogy again. It's so good.
Okay, so you're in this powerful river, the flow of life, of well-being, of universal energy.
If you fight it, thrash around, try to swim upstream, or control exactly where you go.
You just get exhausted, frustrated. You spend enormous energy fighting the very current that could carry you. That's resistance, striving, clinging.
But if you relax, if you trust the water, let go, allow the current to carry you.
You move forward effortlessly. You align with the flow. The river takes you where you need to go, often faster and more easily than you could have forced it.
That's not giving up. It's intelligent cooperation.
Beautifully put. And that's Abraham Hicks' path of least resistance, aligning vibrationally and letting the current pull you. And it's also Zen's Mushizen, flowing with the natural order.
Two sides of the same coin. Stop resisting the current, whether it's the pull of your vortex or the flow towards enlightenment.
And the natural flow takes over. The struggle dissolves. Peace arises. Trust deepens. Things just unfold.
Okay, theory is great, but practically, how do we do this? How do we actually practice letting go day to day?
Well, Abraham Hicks offers some very specific, surprisingly simple advice. They recommend meditation, but maybe not the kind people usually think of.
Not like intense concentration or chanting.
No, more like 15 to 30 minutes a day, maximum. Just 15 minutes even. And the goal isn't achieving some state. It's simply deactivation.
Deactivating what?
Deactivating the thoughts that are holding you out of alignment. Gently shifting focus away from the worries, the resistance.
So you're not fighting the thoughts.
No, that's crucial. You're just detracting yourself, giving your attention to something else so the resistant thoughts lose their energetic charge.
And the meditation itself is simple.
Very. The instruction is basically, there's nothing for you to learn here, nothing for you to do, nothing for you to remember. Simply listen and breathe and enjoy.
Just sync your breathing to the rhythm of the music or sounds. Let your mind relax its grip.
Exactly. It's gentle distraction, a way to quiet the mental control tower for a bit.
And how does that work? How does just listening and breathing deactivate resistant thoughts?
The idea is that this gentle focus on the breath, the sounds, is just enough to occupy your mind.
So it stops chewing on the worries, like being upset with your boss or anxious about family stuff.
Right. By consistently, gently redirecting your attention, even for 15 minutes, you interrupt those habitual worry loops. You stop feeding them energy.
And that allows your vibration to naturally rise because you've stopped holding it down.
That's the mechanism they describe. It's not about forcing positivity. It's about releasing the drag of negativity through gentle inattention, an energetic release.
And the parallel with Zen here is, well, it's obvious, isn't it?
It's almost identical. This is so close to the core Zen practice of shikantaza, just sitting and watching the breath.
Where you don't fight thoughts, you just let them arise and settle on their own.
Exactly. Like mud settling in water when you leave it still.
Yeah.
You don't try to force clarity. You allow it to emerge by stopping the agitation.
You stop demanding answers.
And you create space. And in that quiet space, clarity often just appears. It's like the universe whispers, see, it was already done. You just needed to allow.
So whether you call it deactivating thoughts like Abraham Hicks or letting thoughts settle like in Zen,
both practices lead to that same state of inner alignment, where your natural vibration or your inherent wisdom can finally come through.
And Abraham Hicks says the vortex actually trains your vibration upwards when you allow this.
Yeah, when you get out of the way through this practice, your vortex, that powerful signal of your desires, naturally starts to tune your current vibration to match it. It's like an automatic alignment process facilitated by your non-resistance.
Okay, so what does this look like in real life? Living this allowed life. Because non-striving can sound passive, like just sitting back and doing nothing.
That's a common misconception for sure, but it's absolutely not about passivity or disengagement.
It's not about giving up on goals.
Not at all. It's about taking inspired action, action that arises from that place of alignment.
Action without the struggle, without the desperation.
Precisely. It's action that feels natural, maybe even effortless. It's not forced from fear or lack. It's the physical expression of that mushizen, that natural flow.
You get an intuitive nudge and you follow it without overthinking.
And crucially, it involves trust, deep trust.
Trusting timing, trusting that things will work out even if you don't see how.
Yeah, trusting those unseen currents, believing that what's truly meant for you will find you when you're vibrationally ready, when you're aligned. It's letting go of the how.
That's a big shift from trying to control everything.
Huge. And when you make that shift, Abraham Hicks says you start noticing real changes, tangible benefits.
Like what?
They say an uneasy edge disappears from your life experience. That background hum of anxiety just fades.
That alone sounds amazing.
Doesn't it? And it's not just huge things. It's the little stuff, too.
The small synchronicities?
Yeah. Things that don't feel all that significant will begin lining up for you all the time. Your timing gets better.
Parking places opening up.
Classic example. Those little moments of flow that feel almost magical but become normal. They're like little winks from the universe saying you're in alignment.
Those are confirmations, really.
Exactly. And Esther Hicks shared that story about returning from a trip.
Oh, yeah, with all the bags that have been packed and repacked constantly.
Right. For the cruise, off the cruise, for carry-on. Stuff moved around endlessly. Logically, it should have been chaos finding anything.
But when Jerry asked for something specific,
Esther just knew. I'll get it. Effortless access to the information, despite the physical shuffling. It shows how alignment brings ease even to practical, everyday things. Clarity just is.
It's like the universe helps organize things when you're not resisting.
It seems that way. They say, what's in your vortex is supreme. It is beautiful.
And it will delight you with every little piece of it that you allow yourself to participate in.
Exactly. It's all good stuff in there. And the best part, you have easier access to it than you know.
It's not far away. It's just waiting for us to allow it. It's already done.
Which brings us right back around, doesn't it?
To chill out. You'll get it anyway.
It's not just a flippant remark. It's, well, Like you said, maybe a Zen truth.
A deep principle reflected in different ways across different times and traditions.
That life works better, desires manifest more easily, peace is found more readily.
When we stop forcing, start pushing, stop clinging, when we allow.
When we release that control, we make space for things to flow naturally, often in ways better than we could have planned.
So maybe the takeaway for everyone listening is just take a breath, maybe even just sit for a moment today, like in shikantaza.
Let go. And entertain the possibility, truly entertain it, that the universe has already said yes.
Ask yourself, what am I resisting right now? Even subtly, what outcome am I trying too hard to control?
And what might happen? What ease, what flow, what delightful surprises might unfold if I just relax into the current, trusted the process, really knew that it's already handled.
It's a powerful thing to consider. It could really change how you experience, well, everything.